Okay, welcome back to part 2 of the DIY local SEO video series. Continuation from the last video on citations and an action plan really to get some good citations under your belt on a local, national and international level. What that's going to do again is build trust and authority for your site with Google. It's going to create relevance in the search terms, and that in turn will result in improving your rankings in the search engines, sometimes quite dramatically on a local level for given search terms. So the action plan is to start off locally, because there's going to be relevance. If you're a plumber in Milton Keynes and you list yourself in a business directory in Milton Keynes, that's highly relevant to Google. Going back to our example of the keywords, sorry, here we go. That gives you a lot of relevance. If you're a plumbing site and these are business directories or authority plumbing sites in Milton Keynes, that's very, very relevant to Google as far as the actual search term plumber Milton Keynes is concerned, and that's why we're starting off on a local level. Okay, so what we want to do is build ourselves a list of local citation sites, business directories for your given town or city. It's very, very, well, it's not rocket science. It's pretty self-explanatory, really. I've done Milton Keynes business directories here, but a quick Google will give you a list of local business directories and citation sites. And if we used to click on one, there we go, add listing. Again, some of these will be paid for, a lot of them will be free, just for a basic listing. And what it does give you is that link as well. So not only are you building authority with Google about your presence locally in the authority directory sites, but they're also giving you that link back to your site, that relevant link back. Yeah, business Milton Keynes business directory, Milton Keynes plumber. It's highly relevant to Google. It will put you in very, very good stead as far as getting your ranking going in the right direction. So there's numerous ones. I won't cover them all, but again, it's pretty self-explanatory. You want to, I would say, you want to do some research in. You want to thoroughly go through maybe a page or two, excuse me, of some of these, and I would aim. I'll try and aim, if you can, for about, on a local level, try and get yourself 20 local citations. I think that would be a good number to shoot for, and you should, in time. Again, nothing happens overnight with SEO, so please don't get the impression that you sign up for 20 of these citation sites, you get your business listed with a link back, and lo and behold, you've moved up a notch or two in the rankings. It doesn't work that way. You have to give this stuff time, but it's all worth the effort, because in time, this particular strategy, local citations, is very relevant to Google at the moment, and it will improve your rankings. So please don't dismiss the value of actually taking the time to get yourself 20 local business citations. And then from there, maybe what I would do is maybe go up from town or city level to your state or your county, or wherever you are in the world, your region, wherever you come from, whatever country, and try and get some of these. Buckinghamshire business directory, free listing. Oh, it doesn't, wants to. No, not a robot. sign up for free, so you can get a listing in there. Just going back to the example of let's show you one of my listings. This was the Brown Book one, which again is a global business directory, a high authority site in Google's eyes. I think, where are we? We'll just go back to our list. Just while we're on this particular page, we can see here that we've got something called domain authority, and this, for want of a better word, shows the clout that the website has in Google's eyes, how important, how relevant that's, how much they take notice. And you can see that the big boys, Facebook, Apple, and Google My Business, that's a domain authority of 100. So getting a link back from these particular sites is very, very valuable indeed. And you can do that. Obviously, we won't cover Facebook. That's for another video. As far as building your social presence is concerned, I'm going to cover that in a completely different topic later in the series. But you can get yourself on Apple Maps. Google My Business is another video series in its own right. We're going to cover that, but a lot of these down the road are good. Yell, but Brown Books, that's good. Domain authority of 55. So the majority of the time, I don't think there's one citation listing that I've done where I don't get the chance to actually link to my main domain, which is here, and a lot of them you have the opportunity maybe to add 2 or 3 links of your chosen that you want to choose, and also your socials as well. So a lot of them include like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, but you're gonna get, I can guarantee you're gonna get your main domain at least, and that's a nice link from authority site back to yours. So that's what we're doing. In essence, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for these links from authority sites back obviously to our site, and that's going to build trust, authority for your own site, and that will affect your rankings in time. So maybe go up to things on a state or county level or region area, and let me go back to this list. This one's done for the UK, which is top 50 local citation sites. Oh, sorry, for the US, but I think you can get a UK listing or a list from BrightLocal, or again, it's going to be a simple search. So you want to find the UK business directories, and that will give you a list, and you can go through them. Again, you'll find a lot of the time you'll get a free listing and a free link back to your site. So I would recommend that you do most of this work yourself. Okay, so create 20 local citations from your local area, from your city or town. Have a good scan about. Go through these. It's going to take you, it's going to take you an hour or two, maybe a few hours to do 5 or 10. But it's well worth the time, because down the road this is going to have a huge, well, it's not a huge impact, but it's going to be an important factor in your rankings when we come to add other elements of ranking your site. So please make the effort. I know we're all busy business people, but an hour or two here or there over the course of a week, and you can break the back of this and have these 20 local citation sites at least in your bag, and then same principle with the regional and obviously the main ones, the national, and obviously the global ones as well. A lot of these double up. I mean, things like Manta, Brown Book, Yellow Book. A lot of these are international, but again, a quick Google search for let's just prove this: international citation sites. top 100 sites, again from BrightLocal. There we go. So that's a global one. And again, look at the domain authority, you know, of some of these sites. Great links back to have, and great links to get. So they all carry clout, and something that's definitely worth the effort. Now, having said that, if if you are snowed under, or you are completely chock-a-block with work, or it's something that you don't want to do, and you can't maybe get a member of staff if you have one, or a partner, or someone in the business to help you out on a local level, then there is other options. I haven't tried these myself. I have heard reports back about BrightLocal, some positive, some negative. Is it worth, I think for a single business you'd pay, this is in dollars, it's quite in dollars, but it's $19.99 a month, and it will allow you to have keywords included, citation, and NAP reports, full SEO service, audit and sales report. But the whole point about them really is building citations on a local level. So yes, if this is an option, you could sign up for $20 a month, and employ BrightLocal to take care of it for you. Again, I haven't used them. I prefer to do all this myself rather than outsource it. But if it's something that it's of interest to you, maybe they're worth a go. There's another one as well called BryceMark, very similar to BrightLocal, and it's a citation building service on a local level. I don't know what their charges are. I'll have a quick look. Oh, okay, there we go. So generic citations are $4. Local niche, so you're going to be paying $5. I think that's basically that's their service. But there we go. So that's if you're too busy, or you really don't want to do this, then you could employ these. Another option as well, obviously, is outsourcing it to someone like Upwork. You could probably get it on a very reasonable level for an outsourcer on an hourly basis to go out and but again, I would encourage you to take ownership of this particular strategy yourself, and do it yourself. I think there's no excuse really for not doing this yourself, because you're going to do it, you're going to do it right, and I wouldn't like to obviously hand over the future of my website as far as the rankings are concerned, and my online reputation into someone else's hands. So I would highly recommend you do this yourself. Another one, just very quickly to show you, is georanker.com. Similar sort of thing, but they do have a useful tool, which I believe you can get a couple of free searches out of, which will bring up a list of, let's just have a look on here. Yeah, local citation finder. I think if I click on this, you'll see I've used, because I wanted to demo it for you in this particular video, but I've used them up. But there you go, GeoRanker. Put in there. They'll ask you to put in your country, your region, your city, and it will give you a list as well. In addition, what I will do as well is I'll include a workbook or a download for this. I'll complete it, and I'll personally put a list together for national and international citation sites that I think will be a benefit to you. So look out for that. As soon as I complete it, I'll post a link probably below this video or somewhere, and that will be a resource. And what I do in addition is just just put an outline of this particular strategy in some sort of PDF or whatever, so you can use it as a reference, and I'll try and add some more stuff to it. So there we go. I think we've covered citations in this particular section of DIY local SEO. Hope you find it informative and beneficial. And if you take the time and actually go out and get some of these citations under your belt, it's going to have an impact on a local level on your rankings. It may take a while. It's not obviously a magic wand solution. There's a lot more that we can do together on a simple level. Again, not tinkering around on a technical level in your website or whatever. Not going into great detail, but there's a lot we can do just simply to get your website moving, get it ranked, and get it up there on page one. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Look out for the next part of the series, which I'm considering now bringing you a little series on building out your web 2.0s, your social sites, etc., etc. And I want to show you a few cute things to really again get your ranking movements in obviously the search engines and Google. So once again, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next series.